Hey guys, it's Young Wealth, and today we must talk about LCX. You guys know that I love talking about this token. As we are speaking right now, it actually dropped from 29 cents to 28.6 cents. So we might see a pullback because I feel like it is slowing down. And when coins slow down, first they consolidate and then they tend to pull back and drop. So right now it's a lot of volatility, and I do expect a kind of big pullback. And when that big pullback happens, I'll be buying a lot more LCX. Right now I have enough to actually become not financially free, but in a great financial position. But I do want a little bit more. So when it drops to that 15 cent range, I'll be buying more. And people keep saying it's not going to drop there. Only time will tell, okay? So at the end of the day, I got some news for you guys today that I feel like this news right here, it could put the price of LCX past $15, okay? And you have to understand what is this I'm talking about. Now, this is on the LinkedIn right now. First, we're going to read the top bit. It says, Liechtenstein crypto assets, an exchange made for professional investors. Let me say it one more time, an exchange made for professional investors. What did I tell you guys in one of my previous videos? I told you guys that they are really trying to cater to the big whales, okay? They're trying to cater to the millionaires and the billionaires. That's why I love this token, because they are catering to the smart money. And wherever smart money goes, other people follow, okay? So with that being said, you have to understand that it says LCX, the first potential blockchain bank-based, and its implications for ISO 222, okay? The following literature uncovers the sleeping giant in the crypto industry known as LCX Exchange. According to the World Economic Forum, by 2027, more $8 trillion will be stored on the blockchain network. Okay, the blockchain networks. LCX plans to be at the forefront of this pivotal point in financial history. Let me say that one more time so it gets through to you guys. Following the literature uncovers the sleeping giant in the crypto industry known as LCX Exchange. According to the World Economic Forum, by 2027, more $8 trillion will be stored on the blockchain's networks, okay? LCX plans to be at the forefront of this pivotal point in financial history. Now, why am I saying this could actually send the price of LCX to $15 or more? You have to understand that when we're talking about 8 trillion, do you know how much money that is, guys? And you have to understand that it might not hit 8 trillion this market bull run, but I feel like the next one it will hit 10, 15 trillion if you're asking me. Now, with that $8 trillion, right, keep that in mind. I'm going to bring out the calculator, right? Now, we know that regulations are coming around, and we know that a lot of these coins are not going to be here, right? So what does that mean for LCX, a coin that's regulated? It means that it will have more market share, equaling more demand, okay? Now, you have to understand, I went ahead and I did a calculation. With that $8 trillion, right, if LCX can get a 0.5 market share of that $8 trillion, then that will bring the market cap of LCX to $40 billion. Let me say it one more time, $40 billion. Which in my humble opinion is very possible in the long term. If you're asking me these next 5-7 years, I feel like that is very possible. I'm just being honest with you guys. Now, it won't hit $40 billion in this $40 billion market cap in this bull run, if you ask me. By the end of the day, I'm talking about in the next 5 years, that's a possibility, guys. Now, let's just do the math real quick. We know the circulating supply of LCX right now is 950 million. So what we're going to do, we're going to divide the 40 million by 950 million, okay, to get the price point of where this will put the coin, okay? Let's just see this. I haven't even checked this myself yet, so this reaction might be a bit insane, okay, because we have to understand that 950 million, okay, that will put the price of LCX at $42. So you have to understand, in the title, I could have said $42. That might have been a little bit clickbait, but you have to understand, I said $15. So you have to understand that a $40 billion market cap is not really that off the chart. That's not really out the possibility. So the fact that a 40 billion market cap actually converts to a $42 LCX, you have to understand, a lot of you guys, if you buy back the dips in 2027 when you take profit and you buy back in, right, because a lot of us, or a lot of people, they're not going to be millionaires after this bull run. They need one more bull run after this, okay, just to get right. Because a lot of people, they're starting the market brand new, and they only have like 5,000 to invest. So the chance of them being a millionaire is very slim, but it's possible, but it's slim, because at the end of it, especially if you hold LCX, I don't think you can make $1 million off 5K in this bull run, okay? But if we're talking about the next bull run, I feel that you guys can make multi-millions off a 5K investment if you invest now, sell the top, and buy back in 2027. Not financial advice. That's just the strategy I'm going to be using, okay? So you have to understand that we're looking at a price point at LCX today at 29 cents, okay? 28 cents. And when you're talking about it's going to hit $15, let's just do the math real quick. Let's just do the math, okay? We have to get on a calculator again. We have to do the math, okay? Because these type of numbers get me very excited, okay? If it hits $15, that's a 51x, okay? If it hits $15, that's a 51x, right? 51x on your money. So if you just said to yourself, you know what, I'm going to put in 3.5K, just 3.5K and let it sit. That's $181,000, guys. We are not playing with kid money right now. This is grown man money we're talking about here. So it's best that you stay focused. It's best that you stay disciplined. And it's best that you don't let any distractions make you spend money on a liability. That's why I'll say it's best that you don't let any distractions in this world make you waste your money on liabilities, especially if you cannot afford these liabilities. Now, liabilities sometimes they're awesome. Like a car might be a liability. You might want a car. You might want a nice car, but you have to do the math. Like, can I afford this car? Is it worth it? Or should I put more money into LCX? And in this occasion, I'm not buying a car. I'll be putting money into LCX, okay? Because at the end of the day, like, I know in the future, when I make dummy money off these coins, I can spend money on toys that are equivalent to liabilities, okay? I can spend money on stuff that's liabilities, but I'll also make sure I always have good money management. But you have to understand, with this stuff, you need good money management, because at the end of the day, when it comes to LCX, a lot of us have to wait months to see this pump. Let me say that one more time. A lot of us have to wait months to see this pump. We were holding LCX at 3.5 cents, guys. I was holding LCX at 3.5 cents, waiting for a pump patiently. I could have easily said to myself, you know what, I'm ready to quit. Let me just get out of the kitchen because it's getting too hot. Let me get out of the kitchen because it's getting too hot in here. So let me actually just sell my LCX and actually quit. But I had to have the discipline to stay, you know what? I'm checking my portfolio every day and the number's not going up. And most of the time it's going down. That takes discipline. That's why people that say people get rich in cryptocurrency, they're lying. This cryptocurrency, unless you just buy a coin for the first time and it 1,000x's and you become a multi-millionaire, that's luck, all right? But when you're in these coins that they tend not to move all the time, and it takes a lot of patience before they do move, that's not luck. That's just because of your discipline and your energy and your ambition to get rich in crypto. A lot of us had to go through this trial and error phase where we lost money, and we actually lost money on silly coins and stuff like that. So I don't think it's luck. I actually think it's probabilities, okay? So with that being said, guys, it was actually Young Wealth, and I'm starting out with another video. This is the reason why I think LCX could hit $15. And this is the reason why it will hit $15, because if we can get 0.5% market share of the 8 trillion that's on its way to crypto, and it'll be more than that, it'll be 10 trillion. So at the end of the day, if we can get 0.2 market share, the coin will be past $15, okay? So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to learn about new gems and different gems that can do 100x, 50x, make sure you join the Patreon, link in the description. It's dirt cheap. By the time you buy the coins that you're into, you would have made a profit by that you spent to actually buy the Patreon. So with that being said, link in the description, smash the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, and I'll be back with another video later on. Peace.